Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess and today's video is going to be this makeup look right here. This is my everyday glam red lip makeup tutorial. This is perfect for those of you who are not super brave as far as red lipstick goes and want a more natural, neutral look to pair with it instead of like a glam wing or like a big smoky eye. This is the makeup look for you. It applies the red lip in a way that you would have worn, you know, your lip balm, but instead it's red. And if you would like to see how I achieved this look, then keep on watching. So before filming, I started off with the Glossier Priming Moisturizer. I put this on about 5 minutes ago, so it's had time to absorb and my skin definitely feels a little bit more plump. I've already done my brows and I did them differently than normal, and if you'd like to see how I achieved that, then give this video a thumbs up and I will go ahead and film that for you guys. So I have my moisturizer as a primer today and I'm going to be using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I wear this in the color Swan. So I'm just gonna take a pump of this onto the back of my hand. That's not really a lot of product for me. I just kind of want a more natural skin today. So I'm just going to dot this around my face, kind of just go where I have a little bit more discoloration. Basically, the goal of my foundation today is not to completely wipe out all of my facial features. It's to cover the not as nice stuff, but keep it nice and smoothing and natural, kind of. And I'm taking a dampened beauty sponge and I'm just going to bounce this into the skin. This is going to give me a much lighter coverage than a brush would, and that is specifically the reason why I'm doing this. So now that my foundation's on, you can see that I still have my texture coming through, kind of, but more redness of spots, and you still get like freckles. So what I'm now going to do is take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the color Fair Neutral. I'm going to cover up my spots and really gently conceal my under eyes. I'm not going to do like full Instagram concealer highlighting crazy stuff. I'm just going to cover. And you might be thinking, why don't I just use a more full coverage foundation? I like that my skin looks a bit more skin-like in the areas where it's good, and we're just sort of focusing more product on the areas where I want more coverage. Now that the skin is done, I'm going to hop into the rest of my face makeup, and for that I'm going to be using a little bit of the Kat Von D Contour Refill, and this is in the color Somber. It's the middle shade, I believe, of the Shade and Light face palette, so if you have that, that also works for this. And I'm just going to contour with a BH Cosmetics 125 brush. Not doing anything crazy, just a little bit down the back of my cheek, little under the jaw. Really kind of roughly done though, because I don't want any harsh contour today. I just want a little bit more definition to my face now that I've kind of blanked it out. And if at any point you go too far, you can always take your sponge, just bounce over it since we haven't powdered the face yet. For the cheeks, I'm going to take my Tarte blush, and this is in the color Paaarty, and I'm going to be putting this on the cheeks with my Real Techniques multitask brush, I believe, and just a small amount just so it kind of blends into the contour. I want the skin to look really fresh and all of the heaviness to really lie into the lip. So for my highlight today, I'm going to be using the NUDESTIX All Over Face Color Nudies in the color Illumi-naughty, and it is just a cream stick highlighter, and I used to apply these just like smearing onto the cheek, and I've learned now that that is not the way to go about it. I now like to use a looser synthetic fluffy brush. I'm using the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush for this, and I'm just kind of brushing over the top of it and swirling around to pick up product. And I find this is a way more effective way of applying it now. And with this, I'm just going to press onto the top of the cheekbone, and it just creates, it doesn't create a shimmer, it just creates like a high sheen, and that's what I really love with this kind of a look, and really with a lot of my looks, is really fresh, dewy, glowing skin. It doesn't really matter if I'm breaking out, I just kind of avoid the breakouts as best I can, but I'd rather my skin look glowy and natural and really fresh than looking overly powdered. This glow gets me every time. Whoa. As a final touch for the skin, I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Lock-It Translucent Powder, and I'm just going to pick this up on a BH Cosmetics 126 brush, and I'm just dusting a very small amount of powder to the T-zone. So the center of the forehead, down the nose a little, sides of the nose, and the chin. So now I'm just going to zoom you guys in for the eyes. So the eyes really couldn't be any more simple. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion all over the lids. And with the Makeup Geek eyeshadow Beaches and Cream, which is a really light, warm nude, I'm going to be picking that up on a Rouge and Rogue blending brush. And I'm just going to softly buff this into the lid to mattify the primer. It's a super easy eyeshadow look because we're using one brush and two eyeshadows. Then with a cool mid-tone brown, this is Makeup Geek's Barcelona Beach. I'm picking that up on the same Rouge and Rogue blending brush. Tapping off the excess, I'm just going to lightly run this through the crease of the eye. And I like to blend up and out and get a nice smoke to define my eye. Taking a little bit more of that on the brush, I'm just going to run that underneath the eye. Just for some light definition, this is literally the easiest eyeshadow look ever. I almost feel bad showing it to you because I feel like it should be more complicated. Now I'm just going to apply my Urban Decay Troublemaker Mascara. And this is the eyes complete. Lastly, for the lip, I'm going to be applying the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Nosferatu, and this is a beautiful darker blood red. It is my favorite by Kat Von D. If I had to pick a red, it would be Nosferatu. I think it's super flattering on a wide variety of skin tones, and if for some reason you've tried it and you don't totally love it, there are so many reds that Kat Von D does that if I weren't to suggest this one to you, I would suggest Malice or Vampira or Underage Red. They're all gorgeous colors and they would be beautiful. Any number of lips would be beautiful with this look. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe because I always have new videos and new content coming up for you guys, and I love having you all here. Don't forget to check out my social media, and I will speak to you guys in the next video. I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye!